I was looking for pieces that feel like they live near the water, and I think I found them. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Lately, I've noted how much summer 2026 decor is leaning into that soft, seaside relative look, classic coastal, and quality timeless. So I went thrifting and antiquing, looking for pieces that feel collected, like they've carried a bit of history with them. I'll show you everything I found and exactly why I love it. So let's go! One of the very first things that immediately adds a summer vibe to a space is shelf-inspired pieces. Designers love incorporating them, but not the overly polished, touristy kind. The ones I love feel a little bit imperfect, slightly weathered with that quiet sense of character. They instantly bring in that soft coastal feeling without trying too hard. It was one of those pieces I immediately paused for. It's a soft, white, shelf-shaped printer, and what I love most is how sculptural it feels. It's not overly glossy or perfect, and the ranges have just enough texture to give it that natural, slightly worn-in look. This one felt like such a fun little discovery. It's a woven shell-shaped catch-all, and it actually opens, which makes it even better. I love how the shape brings in that coastal reference, but the retained texture keeps it feel warm and grounded rather than overly polished. Inside, it's perfect for holding little things like jewelry, rings, or keys. I spotted this one at a local antique store, and you can really feel that history in that details. It's a small pastel dish held by a figurine with a soft aged white finish that gives it such a timeless, old-world presence. The shelf is quite petite, which makes it feel more delicate and intentional, perfect for tiny pieces or simply styled on its own. If you make it here, hi, I'm Christine. And if you're new, I share certain antique finds across different seasons, always styled them in the way that feel collective and living. So make sure you subscribe if you'd like to see how I bring this summer finds to life. This one leans a little more classic coastal, but it's really beautiful. It's a ceramic shell bowl with a soft white glaze, and I love how the ranges are slightly modified, giving it a more sculptured and refined look. This one feels a little more raw and organic, which I really love. It still has that shell form, but instead of being polished, it has a matte, almost stone-like finish that makes it feel aged. The tones are softer and more muted, and it blends effortlessly into space and works beautifully as a sculptural piece. These are a little more on the tourist side as they are, but I wouldn't completely pass on them. The first thing I would do is take them out of the packaging, because that's what makes them feel a little too gift shop. Once separated, I actually love using a few as subtle accents, layered on books, trees, or tucked into styling. This one could absolutely work as a printer. It's a ceramic shell bowl with a nice open scale, and it even has a drainage hole, which makes it truly functional. The glaze has a soft, slightly iridescent finish that catches the light beautifully. Those are the kind of shelf pieces that I really gravitate toward for the kitchen. They have that classic blue and white look, and the shelf detail is more subtle because it worked into the pattern. I also love that they come with lids, which make them both functional and elevated. These pieces feel more simpler and more minimal, which actually makes them easier to incorporate. The clear glass one plays beautifully with light, especially in sunlight, and the ceramic ones feel soft and clean, perfectly for small serving moments or everyday use. Moving into fish motifs, this is another element that ties so naturally into the seaside heritage feel. I'm always drawn to pieces like this that feel subtle and functional rather than overly decorative. This ramen fish dish is simple and clean, with a slight dip that makes it perfect for sauces, snacks, and even as a small catch-all. This one leans a bit more decorative, but I really love the material. It has a matte, almost stone-like finish, which keeps it grounded and prevents it from feeling too polished. The detailing is slightly more intricate, but the muted tone softs everything so it still feels calm and balanced. This one I really love, especially in glass, because it's clear, it feels lighter and less literal, and the way it catches the light gives it a soft, watery glow. It works beautifully in the kitchen, but I also love the idea of placing a tea light inside for gentle shimmer at night. This is where I start bringing in a bit of shine, because silver feels like such a key accent going into 2026. I love that this sailboat ties directly into the coastal story, and the finish keeps it feel modern and sculptural. It pairs beautifully with natural textures like wood, rattan, or ceramics, adding just a little bit contrast and light. This plate is such a beautiful example of how sailboat motif can show up in a more subtle way. I love how graphic the circular feels, styling up straight on a shelf or layering into a vignette. It becomes a quiet storytelling piece. This flame-like sailboat print feels like a softer, more elevated take on the seaside story. The tones are calm and slightly muted, bringing that coastal feeling in a more atmosphere-y. It works beautifully as a grounded piece on a console styling or shelf. This piece really brought everything together for me. I found this Chesapeake County coffee table book filled with sailboats and that calm coastal life imagery, and it just clicked. Seaside style isn't random. It's shelves, fish, and sailboats, with sailboats really anchoring the look. And living here in Maryland, this one just felt especially personal. Now let's move into decor that feels a little less literal, but still very summery. Coffee table books are one of the easiest way to do that. I found this ocean coffee table book, and the blue alone already feels fresh and calm. Even without the cover, the deep blue spice still adds richness. Then I linked into cookbooks like Goldfish, which tied beautifully into the scene while still being functional, and of course, any cocktail book. Anything around entertaining just instantly feels like summer. Moving into wall art. This all felt very summery to me. There's a soft coastal cottage scene, a warm Italian lakeside painting, and a textured coral style piece that adds depth without feeling too literal. I also found a moodier sailboat print in a calmer whale piece. These are all very different, but they share that same feeling of light, water, in a slow summer pace. Glass pieces just feel like summer to me, especially in soft blue, watery tones. This blue glass bottle is a perfect example, with subtle textures and a rope detail that brings in that coastal feeling in a quiet way. This oversized blue glass bowl immediately caught my eye. It has a soft, milky translucent that feels like sea glass, and the shape almost reads like a gentle wave. For printers, Thrift straws give you so many shapes to mix and match. This one with that delicate floral motifs feels softly vintage and adds just enough charm. This white vase feels so classic and sculptured. The fluid shape instantly elevates even the simplest stains, whether you go full with florals or keep it minimal. Love mixing in succulents for summer. They bring in that dry, sun-warm textures with their sculptural leaves and soft greens. This one from IKEA looks very realistic, and I would repot it into something thrift to make it feel more collected. This little yellow rose arrangement instantly caught my eye. It feels soft, warm, and quietly cheerful without being too bright. I was switching out the printer for something more Mediterranean like terracotta or vintage to elevate the look. Next up is rattan and seagrass. Nothing says summer quite like these textures. This picnic style basket stood out for its sculptures and divided interior, making it both practical and beautifully styled. This piece is incredibly versatile. I love it as full bowl. but it also works as black basket or a style catch-all on a coffee table. Baskets with handles are truly my weakness. They instantly bring warmth and are so easy to move in style throughout the house. This one feels especially charming and slightly more sculptured. I would use it as a small flower basket or in an entry for mail or magazines. This piece feels very European market inspired. I would use it as wall decor, style it leaning with flowers spilling out slightly. Woven textures go beyond baskets. These placemats instantly create that relaxed, natural summer table feel. This soft blue placemat instantly feels like summer. I love the sculptural edge. It's subtle but adds just enough shape to elevate a table setting. These napkins feels more delicate and refined. The soft blue pairs with lace trim brings in a quiet old-world charm. Thrift stores is amazing to find dreamwear. These blue tone glasses instantly make me think of summer evenings. The slightly smoky blue feels both coastal and elevated. And this one I had to stop for. The clear bowl paired with the deep green stain feels playful but still grounded. And the Catholic detail adds just enough unexpected charm to make them feel collected rather than store-bought. It would be perfect for summer hosting, margarita, mocktail, or even desserts, and instantly bring that relaxed, joyful energy to the table. And then this was just pure fun. This watermelon napkin holder with the matching little candles bring in that playful, vibrant summer energy without holding back. It's one of those pieces that doesn't try to be subtle, it just makes you smile. I love this for casual hosting, outdoor lunches, barbecue, or even just a brighter, happy moment in the kitchen. This one feels so textural and summery. This shelf pot holder almost reads like a small piece of coastal decor on its own. I love the spiral detail and how the natural tones bring in that soft, beachy warmth. Don't overlook textiles when you're thrifting for summer. Lightweight flows like this soft blue knit and the buttery yellow one instantly bring in colors and texture without feeling heavy. And then pieces like this coastal petals are such an easy seasonal switch. You can swap them onto your sofa or bed, and suddenly everything feels fresher, lighter, or just a little bit beaches without committing to anything permanent. I hope this gives you some inspiration for what to look for when you're thrifting for summer. Summer can feel so different for everyone. Personally, I also drawn to those playful tropical touches too, like hints of palm tree, whimsical pieces, flamingos, elephants, or even something unexpected like mermaid bookends. And with a big holiday like Independence Day in the States, you also start seeing those classic American elements came through. The American classic aesthetic, blue and red stripes, subtle flat inspired patterns. It feels timeless, relaxed, and just a little bit heritage in the best way. Let me know in the comments what you were picked out or passed, and if you want me to feel a dedicated American classic style thrift haul. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. I can't wait for summer, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!